Heed well, listeners, for this world is darkness and pain. From the ice-capped mountains of Jotunheim to the untamed steppes in all their wild splendor. From shrouded Ophir, where dark creatures perform darker rites, to civilized lands like Argus and Zamar, where humans seek diversions, while their petty rulers wage endless war upon one another. The Stygian blackness of night encroaches from all sides, but some there are who stand against it. For revenge, for power, for bloodlust, or for principle. They bring their steel against this world. Throck of the wild barbarians, Arven of the Shadar Kai, Darrow the Faceless One, and Raylan, the Promised One, Herald of Zelios. Against all they survey, these four will prevail. Or they will perish.
And welcome to Shadows of Archonia, our weekly 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons live stream game. My name is Steve Boshear, and I will be your Dungeon Master for the evening.
And I'm Joshua, and I'll be playing Throck, the Ermin Storm Hero Barbarian / Champion Fighter.
Bam!
And I'm Alan, and I will not be playing Raylan or Zelios tonight. I'm actually playing Zaylin tonight. It's been a long time coming. I'm very excited. And Azamar, Death Touch, Sorcerer, and Warlock.
Yeah! We gotta update the credits.
We need to update the credits because we haven't updated that yet. But yeah, Zaylin, Warlock, Death Touch, Sorcerer.
Carolynn, and I'm playing Avin, the Shatterkai Circle of Twilight Druid, and I am the only one who is not multi-classed.
Yes, as of last week, the only one. Matt is absent today. Again, he usually plays Darrow. You can see his character art right there below Joshua. He'll be back. Longtime viewers know that in the before times, when we used to play in person, Matt would frequently disappear for gigs. He is a gaffer on film sets, and his schedule is unpredictable. So that has started happening again, and that's where he is. But hopefully we'll have him back next week. We don't know for sure. Yeah, that's it for Matt.
Yep. So, anyway, if you know D&D but you didn't recognize all those races and subclasses, you should know we make heavy use of the Dark Arts Player's Companion, which is a third-party 5th edition supplement created by Jonoman 3000. Check them out. It's a great free supplement. It's available online, containing new character races, new subclasses for every class in the game. New spells, including a spellcasting mechanic called Hemomancy that is just amazingly evil. And let's see, what else do we have? New monsters that you can throw at your players, all of which have a dark and evil bent to them. The creator, Jonoman 3000, has a Patreon. You should check it out, because, he releases other homebrew content as well as this amazing book, but this one's the best. Maybe.
I'm just calling out Gentleman. Haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's okay. On either our Discord or our streams.
I've seen him around a little bit. I'm on his Discord, and I've seen him around a little bit. I think he's just been a little busy.
Okay.
He does good stuff.
Yeah. And also, if you saw our animation in the beginning, the intro, the music in there was done by a person named J-Man on YouTube. Channel is OurMusicBox. And he has many more like tracks you can listen to, songs that are free. And so you should hit up his Patreon if you're feeling generous.
All of the digital artwork that you saw in the intro is by myself. I'm aware that I'm not on camera right now. Something's gone wrong with my camera, but I'm going to fix that as soon as I can. But yes, all of the digital artwork in the intro is by me. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram as Mighty Works Character Portraits, or on ArtStation under my real name, Steve Boshear, which is on screen over the black space where I should be. I do take commissions, so if you'd like your own character or party rendered in my style, reach out and we'll talk about it.
Oh, it's my turn. If you like our stream and you like us and you want to hang out with us more, but maybe not me because I got called out for not being on Discord as often, we do have a Discord. It is down below the video. You should definitely go check it out. The rest of these guys will talk to you. But
She's there sometimes.
I pop in.
She does.
Once in a while. So yes, definitely go check out the Discord.
Yeah, and definitely check out our YouTube too. We got everything archived there. All of our side stories too, and one shots. Got a lot of stuff on that channel. It's crazy looking back on it now, and just seeing all the content we have now. Good job, Steve.
Yeah.
And
Indeed.
make sure to check out this same stream. Hopefully every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. At Shouts Archonia.
Yeah. You know what we don't have in the credits and probably should is that we have a Monday night stream as well, which none of you three have ever been on, but Matt has.
No.
It's called Tales from the Backlog, and on that show we are trying out different games. So far we have done Hypertellurians, Beautiful Space Pirates, and Blades in the Dark, which we actually ran a three-session game of. We are rotating cast members and rotating GMs. I did 2 of those in the GM seat, and my wife Sarah did another one. I don't think we're going to have one this coming Monday, but we are going to have one the week after, and that will be Survive the Night, GM'd by that game's writer, Brian Crenshaw. So that'll be great.
Sweet.
That's going to be a one-shot, and following that, we'll try out something new. Okay, so the credits are over, and I still don't have my camera working. Please give me just a minute if you guys wouldn't mind talking about something else. You do not have time to go downstairs and make some ramen. We are back on Twitch.
Okay.
You know, these are the kinds of things that could be avoided if we had an investor or two.
Yeah.
New hardware, employees, the whole bit.
Yeah.
Man, can you imagine?
I'm gonna
some
make
stage
the rest
lights.
bigger.
It would be amazing.
It really would.
Yeah.
On the other
think
hand, at least right now, we're still like real.
Yeah. I had a dream that that somebody stumbled upon our stream and was like, those sets are amazing. What could they do with, like, I don't remember I think it was like $1 million. So they just dropped $1 million on you, Steve, and said, just make it even better.
Well, the thing is,
So-
if I had $1 million, I'd be hiring someone else to make the damn sets.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Buy
All
out like a
right.
studio house.
My apologies to our viewers for the delay. Alan,
Hi,
put that
viewers.
blanket back on your bed, man.
Blanket.
Every time your sheets are exposed, the white sheets, that's when they start popping into frame. If you put something dark over them, I think it stops.
Mm.
It thinks it's your shoulder. Anyway, the camera's working.
Yep, still there.
I'm moving. Everything's okay. One hopes. On YouTube, that's going to be seamless. On the YouTube version, I'm going to be like, I need to go fix my camera, and then bam, it's going to be fixed. Just like that. It's not. I always say stuff like that, and I never do any editing.
Wait, hold up, Steve. Hold on. Steve, dude, how did you do that so fast?
It's the power of positive thinking.
No, you are a
Yeah.
tech wizard.
Amazing.
Yeah, I wanted to let you guys
Amazing.
know our stream's going to be a little short tonight by about 15 minutes.
Yep, no reason.
Stream notification hasn't gone out. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, no, yeah, don't worry about that.
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I think.
yeah.
Depends on
Like
your...
stream notifications don't really work unless you're a partnered streamer.
Yeah.
So don't even worry about that.
Well, I think it also depends on each individual settings. Like, you have to really like us to get our stream notifications. Although I
So
get
please really like
notifications
us.
for people all the time that I've never even watched a whole episode of.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
so we've done our credits. We've talked about dice for a long time.
Yep.
Matt's not here. You guys know that. Let's do a little bit of a recap. So a couple episodes back, you guys were granted permissions to enter the horse trees, which, as you now know, is the forest on the mortal plane that is a gateway to the plane of the Feywild. A collapsing, if not collapsed, parallel plane of existence that is essentially the opposite of what the Shadowfell is, where the Shadowfell is the sort of dark mirror of the mortal world. The Feywild is the plane of life. However, it hasn't really been a mirror of the mortal world for quite some time because it shrank so much. It's nowhere near the scale of the human world anymore. As soon as you arrived in the place, you all began to feel very strange as the pure life energy of the Feywild infused you with vibrant emotions and exposed you to vibrant colors and sounds that you are not used to, especially Oven. And then you were immediately captured by a bunch of dinosaur riding green ladies who
And a tree.
and their triceratops, which had a big machine on it of some kind. They locked you in an underground prison cell with Darrow, but without Raylan, who had been in umbral form at the time, and they just didn't catch him. So he got you out after learning how and recovered your gear. Darrow, prior to your rescue by Raylan, Darrow was taken out of the village by the Green Ladies to you know not where. And then Raylan rescued you. You fought your way out of the village against a surprisingly small number of Green Ladies. Somehow you did kill the Wood King. And now you are out in the forest. You spent a night out in the wilds of Fey, getting tomatoes thrown at your hut by a gnome named Wilbur.
Oh, yeah.
You also all saw
Wally.
stars for the first time in your lives. And it's a little bit of a dizzying experience, especially for Oven, to realize that there may in fact be something up there in the big black space. So at the end of the session, you all had your level up dreams, including Raylan and Zalios, who shared a dream in which they were approached by two potential patrons, their devilish father from hell and a cube, which seems to be some sort of avatar or go-between for the dead god Pelor, who their mother worshipped. Upon accepting Pelor's avatar as their patron, Raylan and Zalios merged into their true form, seen before on this stream, but it's been a long time, and otherwise not since their infancy. Zalen is in fact the real person, while Raylan and Zalios are aspects of him. This was revealed a while ago, and now Zalen is back.
It's been a long time coming.
This is the true Akun that was born unto the world, split in half so that he would curtail his own power by fighting with himself and be less of a threat to those who sought to control him. But now he's a big threat. So, yeah, Throck, your dream. In your dream, you saw that you are all on an island of some sort. You saw where the Dryads live, you saw some pirates, you saw a dragon, and you saw Darrow being shoved into a cave at the base of a mountain. And now, you all awaken. It's the morning. Throck and Oven, you see where once was Raylan, now is Zalen.
Yeah, I imagine Zalen is like, he's already up and he's like looking out and he's just thinking what to do. And when he sees everyone up, he just like acknowledges them and says, "I'm finally back. You don't need to worry anymore."
This is like when Banner and Hulk merged and became Professor Hulk. That's what we're doing with it.
Like you can tell, like, I don't know if I told this before, but when Zalen appeared before, the way you could really tell the difference between him and Raylan and Zalios is because Raylan was always kind of like childish, kind of like talking, and Zalios was always like really like overconfident. So this is like a merger of the two. So when he talks, it's like very like middle, like middle of the road, and a little wiser, basically, and more like, okay, we need to get down to brass tacks, kind of thing.
Okay, well, speaking of teenager, what was Raylan's canon age at the beginning of the campaign? Was it 17 or 16?
I think I wrote it down in my notes. I want to say...
I thought it was 17.
I think it was 17. Because he's probably 18 by now. He would have had a birthday in there somewhere.
We missed my birthday.
Does he even know when his birthday is? I mean, his birthday was kind of a nightmare.
I mean, I would assume that the cult did something on his birthday every year.
His mother would have. His mother would have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Zalen, as you take in the sunlight here in the Feywild, it is brighter and bluer than any sunlight you ever saw back in Archonia. You, of course, have all the memories of both Raylan and Zalios. And as this Feywild sunlight hits your Pelor medallion, newly infused with the power you have received from whatever that glowing cube was, the wear and tarnish on the outside of the amulet breaks and falls off, and you are left with a shining, pure gold version of that Pelor symbol. And it thrums with power. And you now understand that there is magic in the medallion itself. When you reach level 3 in Warlock, this will become your Pact of the Talisman.
Nice.
Right now,
Wow.
it has a once per day casting of Windwalk in it. So you will be able to transport all your friends anywhere. As long as it... Windwalk, for those of you who don't know, takes 1 minute to cast, concentration up to 8 hours. All of you turn into a gaseous form with a movement speed of 300 feet. And you cannot take any actions in gaseous form except dash, which means really your movement is 600 feet.
Wow.
At any time during that 8 hours, any of you could spend 1 minute turning back to your normal form, and then another minute turning back into gas, as long as the spell duration isn't expired. So this is a way for Zaylin to move everyone vast distances very quickly. It's not actually teleportation, but it's the next best thing. That is, yeah.
Yeah. And
slightly
Zalios
faster
also-
than Thruck.
Yeah.
Zale also learned like another spell, but do you think he would quickly realize that it wouldn't work in the Feywild, like to get him out of the other planes?
Yeah, I'm actually about to address that.
Okay.
Your learning of this new spell comes from the studying that you have done from Necron's spell books.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
However, you'd never got it before, because sometimes it was Raylan studying the books, and sometimes it was Zalios. And now that their minds have merged into a cohesive, singular whole, it all clicks together, and you have learned Teleportation Circle. In addition, you have such an understanding of the spell and such a greater memory of your life events that you know the sigil sequence for teleporting back to Thruck's castle.
Nice. But I also know that it doesn't work within this plane, right?
You know that it won't work from here, but when you get back to the mortal world, it will work from anywhere.
Gotcha. Okay. So Zayn does say that to Throck, and often he explains what he knows and that he could get us out, but we're in another plane right now. So when we do eventually get out, we can go back to Throck's castle.
There is
Or-
one more detail about that spell, which is that there are other sigil sequences that Necron knew that are recorded in the book, but you don't know where they go. And Necron was never able to try them out because Necron was never powerful enough to cast the spell.
Who's laughing now, Necron? But cool. It's gonna be cool trying them out once we get out. And Zaylin, if there's nothing else, Zaylin will ask if they also had any kind of weird dreams. Thok, did you dream of anything?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, yeah. You want to know about it? Let's see. There was some water, and there was some trees, and there was some tree ladies, and there were some other thing guys, and Dar was there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Dar was there. Dar was with the tree ladies. I don't think the tree ladies were being nice to him. But it was You know how sometimes there's like water all around and there's like rock stuff. It's like, yeah,
What?
it was a lot.
Wait. Did your dream tell us where Dar is?
History check.
Wow. 17.
Oh man.
Okay, Throck.
Yeah.
You remember that Dar was pushed into a cave on the southeast
Southeast.
Okay.
base of the tall mountain that you can all see from everywhere you've been in here.
Yeah. So see that mountain over there? It's like it's the biggest rock one. So when the sun hits it right.
So he's in that mountain.
Yeah, but like at the bottom of it. So he's like it's over there. It's over there. Yep,
right.
It's over there.
All right, good. And thanks. And Alvin, did you have any weird dream?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything?
No. Absolutely not.
Avin doesn't remember her dreams. Avin's dream did not contain plot significant details. It was
Right.
just about leveling up and being in the Feywild,
Right.
which is super nauseating for her.
Yeah, but also I don't remember things beyond like maybe a day.
Yeah. No, the thing of your dream was that the Feywild was disorienting to you because it is both super alien to you as a Shadowfell native, while also being very empowering because of your druid ability to draw power from nature and the greater presence of nature magic here. So you're kind of on a mental and emotional roller coaster, and that's essentially what the dream was about. Also, you can now cast 6-level spells.
Yes, I can.
But actually, Zaylin will ask Alvin, do we know how to get out of the Feywild? Like, do you have any idea how we can get out of here? Because I can take us back to the castle, but I don't know how to get out of the Feywild.
Same way we came in, wouldn't it?
Well, wasn't that part like, didn't we get blocked off? Out of game, I can't remember.
You were, in terms of like a physical barrier that you guys saw, no, you didn't see anything. However, you did all experience a very obvious environmental change when you went a certain distance into the horse trees, and it became the Feywild.
Okay. Well, in any case, we should seek out Darrow and see if he needs help.
Sure.
He has disappeared before, but who knows? Maybe he could be in actual trouble this time, and those plant ladies aren't
Nice.
nice.
They're not nice.
But we did see they're pretty weak to fire, so maybe we can use that to our advantage. At least.
And I'd like to remind you, you guys are having this conversation in the middle of a circle made out of one of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Zaylin's got.
Well, it's their own fault, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So do we want to head to the mountain?
We're the worst.
I want to give you guys a sense of the geography here. The cave that you were in was in a cliff that was at the foothills of this mountain. However, you guys were on the western side, and where Throck saw Darrow in his dream was all the way around the northeast or the southeastern side. So it's quite a ways from where you are.
I mean, that's like a quarter of the way, a little more.
Yeah, it's not like 180, but it's more than 90.
Well, this will still give me a chance to try out my new spell, and see how it works. So, let's just. I want to see how far we can take us.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh.
So Raylan kind of holds up the medallion, like where we all are, and you just see this mist like come out, and it starts like enveloping us until we disappear inside of it.
All right.
And man, I can take up to 10 people in this mist, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What is the current disposition of Ghost? Is he summoned, or is he in his little bottle?
I sent him to his little bottle because
Okay.
he wasn't doing too well.
Then we don't have to worry about what the hell happens to Ghost when Zalen casts Windwalk.
Ooh.
I mean, wouldn't he just turn to mist too?
Well, as has been established many times, he's not exactly a creature. He is a creature, I guess, according to D&D rules. Yeah, it would be interesting. Yeah. It would be interesting. He might return to his bottle, or he might just go with you guys.
I want to call him out.
Sorry, I already did it. Too late.
You had a minute to do it.
But
I want to see blood sprayed all over the horse trees.
I think we have enough blood on the floor already.
But he was
no
in
such
face or something.
But yeah, while we're in this form, are we technically flying in this form?
Yes, it's a flying speed of 300 feet.
Awesome. Okay.
So, right as you're doing that, Throck says, "Hey, Zay, how does this
how does this?
Yeah.
You guys have a full minute to discuss it while he casts the spell, and your bodies are gradually dissipating into mist.
Yeah.
What's
All right, I'm doing it. I'm calling Ghost in this minute.
Okay.
I mean, this is a little
Ghost is there, and you see his body, like yours, gradually dissipating into mist, only his mist is clearly vaporized blood.
Yes!
Yeah, this.
I try to calm down Throck and I say, "Don't worry about it. It's like."
What do we say, Throck?
So it works as intended, right? Is it?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay. Yep. Not worried.
So you just see like Zalen's like face disappearing.
Everyone roll a perception check.
Jeez. So good. 16.
Avin?
Hang on. Also 16. Right?
No.
Math.
Zalen?
Yes.
I'm too focused on the spell. I'm not seeing anything.
Okay. Throck and Avin, as you guys are just about to finish dissipating into a gas, you catch sight of Wilbur the gnome hiding behind a bush, furiously taking notes as he watches you disappear.
I'm going to cackle at him.
Okay, you cackle like the beginning of a cackle, and then you're a cloud.
Okay.
The last thing he sees of me.
It comes out
That's
like...
all I want.
All right. And once we're in our form, we're on the move.
Okay, which way are you guys going to move?
Towards the directions that Throck was trying to describe to me. So the mountain, around the base,
Okay.
looking for some sort of cave.
Are you guys gonna stay at ground level?
No, I'm gonna be kind of high.
Okay, so
Yeah.
above the trees, I'm assuming.
Yeah, at least above, a little higher than above the trees.
Okay.
Because for Zaylen, this is like, flying. So this is like so cool.
Yeah, yeah. Your
This is
synth.
like Rose on the Titanic.
Yeah.
You're all the king of the world.
I feel,
One of you's an actual king.
I feel like Throck is going to be a little apprehensive about doing that. Hi.
Okay. Throck's staying low.
Yeah, probably so.
Now, here's the thing. There's nothing in the spell about you guys being able to communicate with each other in this form.
Yeah, because I think we just turned into mist. Like there's no like communication.
Yeah, you can't. Other than just
Nothing.
making little mist shapes, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing can go wrong.
So Throck's staying how close to the ground?
Well, you know what, he's probably just like, if they're above the trees, Throck is, not on the ground, but sort of like being whacked by branches, like, so just like through the canopy kind of thing. Whatever canopy there is.
Okay, bold of Yeti Hill 99 to assume Throck could read mist letters or anything.
Really?
We're lucky if Throck can identify that pictures are symbols of real objects. Like that's,
Yeah.
that's the level we're talking about here. Golden Retriever, maybe. Okay,
Dogs
so
can count.
Zaylen's above the trees. Throck's in the canopy. Alvin, where you at?
Oh,
Way up high
weaving in and out.
of the tree trunks.
The tree, just from bottom to above,
Okay,
like
so
in and out of like branches and stuff.
so Zaylin and Alvin, what you guys see at this point is the same thing Throck saw in his dream when he wasn't being a coward. And you guys are on an island. It is mostly jungle. There is a river down the middle of it. Because you're not super high, you can't see too much. But you can see where the break in the trees clearly indicates a river. And you can see the shore to your, to the back of you, which is the west, and to the south and north. The mountain is clearly visible.
Is the mountain in the middle?
The mountain is on the north shore. And what you kind of assumed was one mountain from ground level, you now see there is one very large mountain that's kind of to the eastern edge of a small range of mountains. So what you guys were in when you were in a cave was one of these smaller mountains that abuts up against the big one.
All right.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just continuing looking for that cave.
Okay. You
Heading
guys
for
are
the big
moving.
mountain.
What were you going to say, Throck?
I was saying heading for the big mountain.
Yeah, all right. So as you guys move east, you pass over the river. And I will need you all to make another perception check. Your misty perception check. Throck.
2.
Throck, the thing is, you, because of the cloud, you are able to see and hear every direction at once, and you can't focus on any of them.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
Sounds like my brain all the time.
Yeah. What is your perception roll, Alvin?
19.
Okay, Zaylin?
12.
Well, you can all thank Oven for the fact that you see the dragon before it breathes poison into you.
Oh.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh. All right.
Oh, come on.
So fortunately,
I gotta warm up these dice. Come on.
with that level up, came, what is it called? Is it Feral Instinct?
Oh, yeah.
Gives me advantage on
initiative. Yes, sir.
initiative. So I got a nat 20 for a 22 total.
Nice. 22 for Throck. What about Zaylen?
I guess I'm still too immersed on my new flying ability to really notice because I only got like a 7.
Oven?
I also got a nat 20. So
Woo.
20.
Okay.
That perception roll helped, apparently.
So 20 total?
Yep.
You have a 0 dex modifier?
Yep.
All this time, I thought you were all quick and lithe. Okay. So, you guys, as you have just finished crossing the river, you see come suddenly lurching up above the trees right beneath you a massive winged green dragon, bigger even than the shadow dragon that you fought in Zahir. It is huge, and it's already inhaling to take a breath. But before it can do so, Zaylin, it's your turn. Remember, you are a cloud and cannot do anything except dash.
Wait, it's my turn?
Yeah, you rolled 20. Oh, I'm sorry. It's
No,
Throck's turn.
Yeah. I thought so.
Throck, you can dash, cannot attack. You can start a 1-minute process of turning back into Throck. And those are your options.
Yeah. I don't know that Throck's gonna immediately think, oh, turn back into change myself. But none of that. Throck is just gonna dash right for the dragon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna dash towards the dragon. How close is the dragon again?
Well, you guys are all in the air, and it's below you. Well, for you, Throck, being in the tree canopy, it's actually a little bit above you. I'll say about 20 feet up and 40 feet ahead of you.
Cool. So with
however
that,
geometry math works, yeah, you can get to him.
Basically, what happens with my 600 speed, is there is a Throck cloud that's like going all around this whole dragon, like frantically trying to whack it, and just blowing all over it.
Yep, it feels a breeze. Maybe you're not sure. Oven, you're
that's
up.
what happened. But I'll stop. Basically on its back.
Okay. Oven, your turn.
Well, I guess what I'm gonna do is dash to avoid said poison spray.
Okay. Cool.
And maybe flank for Throck. Since
all
I'm just
right.
a cloud anyway.
So Throck is
And
on
maybe
its
he'll
back.
Maybe he'll figure out how to deal with the dragon
Okay.
and how to
So
shift
are you
back since somebody didn't tell him.
if you're flanking for Throck, does that mean you are under the dragon? Because Throck's on top of it, on its back.
No, I'm to a side, I guess.
Okay. Well,
Does it matter if we're clouds, though?
it matters if you stop being clouds.
Well, I have not yet stopped being a cloud.
No, not yet. It is now the dragon's turn, and it releases the breath that it drew in. And
That's a weak dragon.
oh yeah, except it's a massive cone of bright green poison shooting out in like not exactly gas, not exactly a liquid, but like a mist stream, like from a really highly pressurized spray bottle. And it is aiming for Zaylin. Zaylin, I'll need you to make a dexterity saving throw in your gas form.
Oy.
Hold on, let me double check something.
Okie dokie.
Okay. All right, dex save. I want to use a luck on that one,
Okay.
and let me use this dice.
Waste your luck if you want.
So, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
I have this spell called Magical Guidance. It says when you make an ability check that fails, you can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll the d20, and you must use the new roll.
Is this a spell or a class feature?
I guess class feature, because it just says it's in my features page.
I'm looking for it. Oh, it'll
Feels
be.
like a
Oh yeah,
sorcerer
that's a class feature. Oh yeah, this is one of the new ones from Tasha's.
Oh.
You can tap into your inner wellspring of magic to try to conjure success from failure. When you make an ability check that fails, you can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll. Is a saving throw an ability check? That's the relevant question. I am going to Google that word. That I don't remember. I think it is not.
I don't think it is, because
Interestingly, an initiative roll is an ability check. Is a saving throw an ability check? No, doesn't apply.
yeah,
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, my dex is not good. I rolled an 8.
Okay, well, you are hit for... Where did it go? Because the save DC was much higher than 8. You are hit for 77 poison damage.
Can I hellish rebuke?
No, not in this form.
All right. Well, how much again?
77.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Yikes.
And I just fall to the ground?
No, actually, you need to make a... You're not dead, right? You still have points left.
I still have points.
Okay, then you need to make a concentration saving throw. Which is impossible, right? Because we figured out earlier
It's
that
it's
half the damage taken, and there's no
or
way
10,
you can
whichever.
make like 38 on a dex saving
Alright.
throw. Or on a con saving throw. So yeah, your what that means is your concentration on Windwalk is going to end.
But Windwalk is not
That's-
concentration.
Isn't it?
No. It just says casting time.
There's no C. You know what? I thought it was. All right.
Unless you count nat 20s as automatic successes on saving throws. I don't remember how that goes,
no,
but
it's not.
yeah.
Okay, so you do not leave your Windwalk form. But you do take
Man,
77 damage.
Man, how can the dragon even see us in this misty form?
Well,
That
it's a dragon.
Dragons.
And we're oddly behaving clouds, one of which is red.
Yeah, you
yeah,
have
but I
encountered a
wasn't red.
number of odd things since you came to the Feywild, including Wilbur, who seemed to be able to figure out exactly what Ghost was and how he was created just by looking at him.
All right. Well, that's all I can do until my turn.
It's your turn.
Okay.
The dragon refrains
So-
from any further action.
Well, I'm gonna try to dash away from the dragon. Well, not dash, but get as far as I can, and then I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself.
You can't. You're a gas.
Oh yeah.
You guys have two choices at this point. You can try to outrun the dragon, or you can turn back into yourselves, which will take a full minute.
I just
During
don't know.
which time we're incapacitated.
Yes.
All right, then just try to dash away then. I'm gonna just try to dash as far as I can, and hopefully see a cave I can get into, or something, so then I can transform myself back. There must be like a cave or like an entrance somewhere that I can see. Do I see something like that?
Not from here. If you go 600 feet, which direction?
Toward well, away from the dragon, obviously, but towards the mountain.
Okay. I'm going to say no. You can't see any caves yet. 600 feet isn't
Right.
far enough to be that close to the mountain. Yeti Hill, yes, the gas can take damage. So as you start to zip away, you hear the dragon say, Akun Ra.
He didn't say the whole thing.
He did not.
No.
One wonders why. Throck, you're up.
I'll beat this thing up, and just gonna do a little more flying around it. Hang on. Yeah, gonna do some more flying around it. Trying to figure out how I'm supposed to beat this thing up.
Throck, I will say that as part of the spell, you instinctively know how to transform back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then I might. Let's see. Was one time enough for me to realize? Yeah, probably. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna I'm gonna look over at wherever I was, and if you could see a cloud shrug and growl, that would happen. And I just get down on the back of the dragon and start to get out of it.
Okay. 10 rounds.
Yep.
Oven, you're up.
I am just gonna stay doing my thing.
Okay. The dragon.
Maybe actually move to on top of the dragon,
Okay.
on its back.
The dragon is already in flight, but as you guys are right next to it, it is going to make, at the end of your turn, Oven, it's going to take one of its legendary actions. And it's going to do a wing attack. It's going to beat its wings so hard that both of you, who are within 15 feet of it, must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take some bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That's 21.
Okay. Oven?
12.
Here's the thing about those numbers. You both failed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
sure.
a dragon. You guys asked for
Dragons.
more dragons. Here's a dragon.
Who
Alan
asked
did.
for more dragons?
Alan asked for more dragons. Alan,
Oh.
It is called Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah, and to be fair, in 63 episodes, this is only your second dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you're each going to take 15 bludgeoning damage, and you would be knocked prone, except for the fact that you're clouds, so that's not going to happen. The dragon will then fly 40 feet away from you after Zaylin, in the direction Zaylin went, and then he will take his turn. What's he gonna do? He cannot catch Zaylin.
As he flies away, Thruck wishes to take an attack of opportunity, but he can't.
Okay. Yes, I understand. So the dragon, as part of his legendary, just went 40 feet after Zaylin. He will now fly 80 feet with his movement and another 80 feet with his action, his dash action, trying to keep up with Zaylin. So that's 100. That's 200 feet after your 600. It is now. So you're definitely pulling way ahead of him, but he still has his eyes on you. It's now your turn, Zaylin.
All right. Again, I'm just gonna. I definitely notice he's after me, right?
Yeah.
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 So I'm gonna put the pedal to.
You're the one he
put
targeted with the spell and with the breath, and now he's flying after you.
I'm gonna put the pedal to the metal. Another dash 600 feet, and try to find that cave.
All right. You can now see some cliffs and some cliff faces, which you begin to scan for caves. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
All right. Does this count as an ability?
Yes.
Ability check?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. So first, let's see if I want to or not. Can I use luck and then magical guidance if I want to?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let me use luck first. Actually, yeah, luck first. Man, today is not my night for rolls, man. Hold on.
I just tried rolling for you. It wasn't great.
All right, hold on. I am gonna use the magical guidance. That's a 12.
You do not see any caves. But to be fair, you're really far away still, and you're being chased by a dragon. And also,
Okay.
you like Throck are still getting used to perceiving the world in this form. Throck, you have been ditched by the dragon, who first beat you up a little with his wings.
Well, I would like to believe there's a little roll of thunder that comes from the Throck cloud that if you listened hard enough, you would hear coward and take off after the dragon.
Okay, so you have stopped your attempt to transform.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Dragons are cowards.
Oh, yeah.
Oven.
I see no evidence to the contrary.
The last dragon stood its ground. You probably don't
Oven's
remember.
gonna do a little misty sigh and a misty little shrug at Ghost and follow after Throck,
Ghost
but
does
not at a
respond,
dash speed.
but does
Well,
follow.
obviously. Follow after Throck, but not at a dash speed.
Here's the thing. No, never mind. I was going to say something, but I realized it was wrong, so don't worry about it. So, Throck is aiming to catch the dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
You easily do so. Oven, are you going to stop with Throck and the dragon, or are you going on after Zaylin? Because you guys are faster than the dragon.
Yeah, I'll go on after Zaylin,
Okay.
but like way high up.
Okay. Battle of
So I
the
have a good,
Clouds.
so I have a good survey of the area.
Don't worry, I got this.
So the
I know you do.
The dragon uses his movement and his dash. He actually is going to do the wing attack again at the end of
Sure.
Oven's turn this time, in order to get the extra movement out of it mostly. But Throck, you're the only one within 15 feet of him now, so roll your dex save.
All right. Well, it was worse than the last one, so
Okay, so you're gonna take
it was like
15
8
bludgeoning.
or something.
You're gonna take 15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to get 40 feet of flying speed from that, and then 160 from his regular movement and dash on his turn. And as he races after Zaylin's cloud form, which is still pulling away, he is going to yell, "Akunra, why have you come?"
No response.
All right, your turn, Zaylin.
Again, frantically trying to find a safe place to transform back. Another dash, 60 feet. Let me see, 600 feet.
Okay. You
Do I
can
see?
then repeat your perception roll.
Okay.
I assume what you're looking for is a cave small enough to let you in, but not the dragon.
Yes. That's the best. All right, that's better. A little better. 13.
Yeah, the 13 combined with your increased proximity does show you what looks like an old bear's cave right at the base of one of the cliffs.
All right, I zoom towards it.
All right. Throck,
Mm-hmm.
what you doing? Are you staying on this dragon?
Man, you know I am. I mean, like this is this guy. So here we go again. Again, take my 15 points of damage. You want to go ahead and do no? Yeah, Throck definitely flies after this guy. But okay, so this time instead of being on his back though, it's like right in his face, like concentrated, like.
It has no effect, but good effort.
Yeah.
Oven.
Yeah, going after Zaylin still.
Okay. And with the end of your turn, the dragon will again beat his wings.
Okay.
Why don't you just go ahead and take the 15 damage?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Yeah.
And then he goes his 200 feet, still falling further and further behind Zaylin. But with his incredible dragon eyesight, he keeps him in sight. Actually, Throck, you realize with your proximity that this is likely a female dragon.
Okay.
But, you don't know a lot about dragon biology, but if it works the way Ermin works, it's a female dragon.
Yeah. Male, female, still 100% coward.
Sure.
Where's Shrek when you need him?
Sure. You mean donkey?
Yes.
I think the donkey would have an easier time right now.
Yeah.
I could conjure one.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Or like 8 of them.
And she now yells after Zaylin, I will summon all the forces of the Feywild against you.
Zaylen kind of says under his breath, "Ugh, man, just when I got this flying ability, she has to show up."
It's your turn, Zaylin.
All right, I'm gonna try to make it to the cave.
Okay. I'm gonna say this goes on. If you're just darting for the cave, this is gonna go on long enough for you to reach the cave.
Okay.
Throck, why don't you roll me a d6?
Okay. 1.
That's how many times you take 15 damage.
Okay,
Thank
That
goodness.
worked. Actually.
Yeah.
good.
Jeez.
Oven, you also are able to follow Zaylin into the cave. The dragon will land on the ground outside the cave and begin smashing the opening of it with her claws and yelling in, You flee from me, coward, Archonia. I will not let you harm the sleepers.
The sleepers.
Throck,
Okay.
are you going to go into the cave with your friends, or are you going to stay out?
Are they in there?
I assume, Oven, are you going to go in with Zaylin? Oven?
Are there any bends? I was thinking, are there any bends in the cave?
Well, you won't know until you go in, but Zaylin will know that it's not a long, like, tunnel, underground dungeon cave. It's just a cave. There is a little bit of a corner you can go around if you want to hide from any breath weapons, but it's not like a big windy thing. It goes in a little bit, and then it opens up into a bear den.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's exactly what I was looking for, is a little corner.
Okay, yeah, you can get in there.
Cool.
Yeah, probably. So if Awe is, then Throck will too.
Okay.
But yeah, so Throck will have gotten in there and probably start the demystifying.
All right. Pretty Boy's here. Hello, Pretty Boy. Welcome.
Hello.
So you
Cheers.
guys are going to spend your minute turning back into physical form?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the whole minute that you guys are in there, gradually changing back from mist into your bodies, you can hear this dragon at the mouth of the cave. She does eventually stop smashing at the rock, but you can still hear her breathing, and she will occasionally say things to you like, you cannot stay in there forever.
Oh, yeah?
The world collapses and you come. I will destroy you. So she continues to say weird stuff like that, and now your minute is up. What will you do now that you are back in your bodies?
Well, whose turn is it?
We're going to keep initiative. We'll go ahead and start at the top with Throck.
Well, to be fair, Zay probably started transforming before I did.
Yes, but a matter of seconds.
Cool, that's fine, no problem. Throck's gonna turn to the others and be like, "You know we're gonna get this thing, right?" He goes, just a sec here. Goes running out.
Okay.
Running out. Oh, Throck, why you gotta Throck?
I love watching Joshua and Throck argue. You can almost see it.
Yeah, this is such a bad idea, but it's Throck, so you gotta you played it. Yep. So Throck's gonna go running out the mouth of the cave, probably into the mouth of the dragon.
Yeah, you can easily reach the mouth of the cave where the dragon's head is blocking the exit.
You mean where the dragon's head is a target at the exit?
Yes.
Yeah,
The
okay.
boy says, "Good idea, Throck. Don't listen to Joshua."
This is what you come here to see. So goes into a rage, of
Sure
course.
he does, yeah. Why not?
So make a deck save, and I'm sure you'll get it, but it doesn't matter. So it's a 1 on the die. So whatever you get 1 point of lightning damage.
Okay. Ow, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Even Cord's like, this is a bad idea.
Yeah, you can actually almost hear that. Actually, no, by the way.
Okay.
This is actually the first time, second time. The first time it's really come up in this way. Cord, you can tell by the power of the storm vibrating within you. Cord is very pleased with this fight that you have chosen.
Good. Good. I'll make you as proud as I can for a round. Reckless, because it doesn't matter. Great weapon master. Sure. Oh no, terrible rolls. No, not even 18. That's a 13 to hit for the first strike. I'm guessing it misses.
Yeah.
Second strike.
It actually bounces off her nose with no effect at all.
Just
Sure.
bonk.
Sure.
You've got booped a dragon.
Yeah.
God,
20 to hit.
no, that also bounces off its nose.
That bounces off. Great.
This is the lowest Throck has rolled in a combat in a while, by the way.
Great. Action surge.
Sure, you do that.
Nat 20. There we go.
Okay, that's obviously going to hit.
All right. And so that one is 5, 8, 16, 16, 18, 20, 30 points of bludgeoning damage on that one.
30 points.
Yeah, 30 points of bludgeoning damage on that one. This one is 15, 20, 22 to hit on that one.
Hit.
Great. 22 to hit. Okay, that's a 6, 7, 15, 16, 17, 27 points of bludgeoning damage on that strike.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Is it bloodied? I'm just kidding.
No. Okay. Oven, your turn. You are in the cave, and you have just watched Throck try desperately to harm a dragon.
Oof.
A fancy green one. It's very shiny and everything.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to decide between healing and blighting. Screw it. I think I'm going to blight. I'm going to peek my head around the corner and just kind of point my finger at it and go poof.
Okay. That's a con save for the dragon?
Yes.
No problem.
That's going to be a mere 22.
Great. So she's going to take half of 38.
Okay. That was 19.
Unless, of course, she's a plant creature, in which case she rolls with disadvantage. And the spell deals maximum damage.
She's not a plant creature. She's a dragon. A green one. Cool. And it's her turn. So first...
Just for the record, I stick my head back around the corner.
Okay. She will use her frightful presence. Each creature of the dragon's choice, which is all of you, that is within 120 feet, which is all of you, and aware of it, which is all of you, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute.
Don't worry about it, folks.
No problem.
We're all fine.
What's yours, Throck?
Well, it's actually really good for Thruck. 17. Not
Fail.
good enough.
Oven.
Yeah.
Math.
Cool. Math, got it.
19.
Pass.
Man.
Zalen.
Wisdom. I don't know. Luck. My last luck.
Oh, man.
Oh, gosh.
You used all your luck already.
Yeah. Is this a dragon? Oh. And that, yeah, that's a saving throw. So 15.
Okay, you fail. Oven has passed the saving throw. Oven, you will be immune to this effect for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
You will not have to make this saving throw anymore. Throck and Zalen, you are frightened of the dragon. You will have disadvantage on everything while you can see it. And you cannot willingly move closer to it. Unfortunately for the dragon, Throck is already adjacent. Does not have to move closer at all. Unfortunately for Throck, that's only the first of 4 actions the dragon gets on its turn.
Sure. I mean, sure.
Yeah. The next is a bite. That's going to be 32 to hit.
Jeez.
That hits twice.
Well, it's only going to damage once. 19 piercing. Oh, I'm sorry. It does damage twice. 19 piercing and 10 poison.
Okay. Still doing good.
While it has you in its jaws, it will claw you with its right front claw. That's going to be 31 to hit and 22 slashing. And then it will claw you with its left front claw.
That's what I would do.
And that's a crit fail. It completely misses because of your mighty thrashing.
Oh, yeah.
That is the dragon's turn. Zalen, your turn.
Man, I want to cure wounds, but I feel like what if I heal back up might not be enough to survive a hit. You know what? We're going to see if this helps. I'm going to cast Ren's Shadow on the dragon.
Okay, remind me how Ren Shadows works.
Ren's Shadow. So a shadow of the dragon appears to fight itself.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Except the thing about that is that shadows are not that dangerous to a dragon, I think.
It will still give it something else to fight, so.
Yeah, that's true. As anything you can do to tip the action economy in your favor is going to help.
Ren Shadow.
Okay, so you cast Ren Shadow on the dragon. Does she have to make a save on it?
Nope.
It just works.
It just happens. It just happens.
Okay.
I love spells that just happen.
Yeah. So that shadow pops out. The spell doesn't specify when the dragon attacks, but we'll just say it's after your turn. So when the shadow attacks. So the shadow will go ahead and attack now if you're done with your turn.
Well, yeah. After I cast that spell, I try to hide as deep in the cave as I can.
Okay. Okay. So the shadow is attacking for 14 against the dragon, which is a total miss. But you do see that it is the dragon's shadow, so it's huge, but it's not any stronger than a regular shadow. So it's just like, nothing
Still
happens.
cool.
Yeah.
Still cool.
It's 10-10. So let's, now that we've done with that round, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back and resume this combat with this dragon that you guys have, for some reason, decided to fight. I don't know why you just picked a fight with a random dragon.
It's Throck.
Please, Steve.
No, I think you do.
I mean, that's not what happened. All right. We'll be back in 10 minutes, everyone. It's 10:12 here where we are, so 10:22. We'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Welcome back. Our 10-minute break is over. Throck is still locked in mortal combat with a dragon, which Zaylin and Oven are desperately trying to magic to death. We will now begin our second round of combat. It's actually more than our second round, but our second round since you guys were able to fight. Throck.
Yeah.
You're up.
Yeah. So there's this weird feeling that I have that just makes my reckless attacks a little less, I don't know, something about it. But hey, reckless, great weapon master, because why not?
So you're rolling at regular vantage.
That's right, regular vantage. Still, 23?
That's a hit.
I believe that is. Cool. Very good. I'll take it. Whoop, that all on their sides. Cool. 7, 15, 16, 27 points of bludgeoning damage on that strike. And then the second attack, still feeling weird. Oh, that was a little higher than that. So 25, I think. Oh, anyway, whatever. 8, 16, 18, 28 points of bludgeoning damage on that strike.
Okay.
And Throck. This is like Throck is taken and just like up, across, and then just does another bolt of lightning at this thing.
Aren't we doing fire, or is it lightning again?
Oh, it's lightning.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the damage? Oh, it's lightning from the last level up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It switched to lightning. So that's 4 points of but dex save.
Nah. One thing a foothill-sized monster is not great at is dex saves.
Oh, sweet. It's got 4 points of lightning damage then. So, there you go.
It can eat your car, but it can't dodge your lightning.
Yeah.
All right. Oven, your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn Throck into a giant thunder lizard.
Okie dokie.
Does it widen the does it widen the door any? I mean the cave entrance?
It will actually force you to the nearest space that you will fit into, which is outside the cave. You are now to the side of the dragon's head.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's where I want to be.
Go for his eyes.
Anything
Go
else
her
for
eyes.
Oven or Ghost?
Oh, that's true. Ghost could flank.
Ghost could.
Yeah. Let's bring Ghost up and have him attack.
Okay.
Get him.
It seems like a terrible idea, but
Roll it. Here comes the Blood Wolf.
I don't think the Blood Wolf is gonna hit.
What is it?
Well, I mean, on the dice is 10, so.
No. He can maybe look in one of her nostrils. See dragon
But
boogers.
he can also do Current Whip, right?
But that would be his whole action, wouldn't it? If he already made
transfusion.
Yeah. That's if he hits.
Yeah, which he don't.
Which he did not. So that's that.
But he has given Throck flanking. So
He sure has.
Thanks.
fine with that. You're welcome. It'll last you another round.
The
Maybe.
dragon will use a legendary at this time to make a tail attack against Ghost. As she turns to face Dino Throck, her tail will thrash in to the cave opening to hit
How small
Ghost.
is this dragon?
How small is the dragon? She's outside, but she is turned to face where the dinosaur is. So now her tail is going to whip around and hit the opening. It's definitely going to hit. It's 18 on the dice, plus 15. 17 damage to Ghost.
Okie dokie.
Cool. Now it's the dragon's actual turn. She will use Frightful Presence again. There's no point, actually, because Throck and Zaylin are both already afraid, and Oven's immune and Ghost isn't a thing. So, or rather, Ghost is a thing. So that's pointless. She will bite Throck. Crit fail.
Mm-hmm.
Claw Throck.
Oh, that's good.
That is a 24 to hit. Yeah. And then the other one even more hits. And so that's going to be a total of 44 slashing.
Okay.
For both put together. She's
All right.
going to town on this dinosaur.
Sweet.
You can just see the utter contempt in her eyes for this thunder lizard. This is just a pale echo of her greatness, and she doesn't have time for it. Zaylin, your turn.
I'm going to try a new spell. 5th level necromancy. I don't know how to pronounce this. Innervation?
Innervation, yes.
Innervation. Yeah. So maybe you can describe what exactly happens. But first off, dex save.
Okay. She actually, I think, is going to pass it. She got 18.
Okay, she passes it, but she still takes 18 damage.
Okay. So Zaylin points, and you guys see like not so much Throck, but the sort of vibrant, life-filled atmosphere of the Feywild that normally has been permeating every space, even the air itself. It seems to be like ripped apart in this like conduit where death pervades for just a moment as this tendril of inky blackness shoots out of Zalen's finger and slams into the side of this dragon's head. She does manage to like jerk to the side a little and only catch the edge of it. So you said 18?
Yeah.
All right.
And then after that, my shadow, the shadow will attack.
Yeah. Do you want to control the shadow, or do you want me to keep rolling it? I have the stats right here if you don't.
I mean, it's just a d20 plus 4, right?
Yeah.
You can roll it.
It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Shadow's distracted by the greatness of the dragon. Throck, your turn. Oh, wait. Before your turn, the dragon's going to use the rest of its legendary actions to do another wing beat. So Ghost and Throck must both make dexterity saving throws.
Can we just assume?
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's 23.
Yeah, no. I don't even have the stats for this thing in front of me, and I
Mathematically
know it's a no.
impossible.
So,
15 bludgeoning each.
Mm-hmm. And prone?
Yeah, you are both prone.
Cool.
Dragon and Ghost lying on the ground. Is Ghost still alive?
He is.
Okay. Throck, you are
Barely.
prone, but it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You are a dinosaur.
Dinosaur gets up.
Fighting some sort of magic super dinosaur.
Right. Gets up and does the classic, like, all the, Thruckrex kind of thing, and then just goes for a bite on this guy. But I'm imagining that the fear is still in place.
Yeah, it is. The fear has not gone away because of the polymorph.
Cool. Cool. So that's a 13 to hit then.
Oh wait, I would like to say, and I should have said this last round. You can repeat the saving throw against the fear at the end of your turn.
Oh, well, that's a 15. Sorry, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What number am I supposed to beat? Because I didn't.
You did. It's 19.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
There's no.
So roll it again, because that one was for the end of last turn. Roll it again for the end of this turn.
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Zalen, you can also repeat. Go ahead and roll it now, because you should have rolled it at the end of your turn. Roll a wisdom saving throw to see if you're still afraid.
That's 13.
No. You are still afraid.
All right.
Avin, you're up.
Oh, well, I rolled the tail attack to you, by the way, but it was a miss. So just for those keeping score at home.
Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to gloss over that.
No, it's okay. It's easily glossed over.
There's just lots of big green tails thrashing around out there. And a blood wolf.
And I think we're about to have a tidal wave too.
Fair.
Awesome.
Since everyone is basically around her head, right?
Yeah. Dex save?
Yes.
Pass. Definitely. It's a 20.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Her dex save is higher than her base dex. It's 27.
Oh,
I should have probably passed all the dex saves.
yeah.
Her score is +1, but she has bonus to saves.
Where the hell did it just go?
Give her 4 health back, or 2 health back. From
Later.
I don't think it's gonna make or break.
She doesn't want that.
God. Sorry, my eye is really bothering me.
She just takes the lightning.
There's something in it?
What the fuck? Sunscreen?
Oh.
Probably.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so then she's going to take half of 21.
All right. So, big wall of bright blue, glistening, clear, sparkling water splashes down onto the dragon's head, and much to her annoyance, she gets some up her nose. She goes... It's very obnoxious. Ghost?
Sure, yeah, we can try to bite her. Or I guess we could try to rip her. You know.
Crew or whip. Crew or whip.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
It really is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Oh, it is a bonus action. So I guess we'll try to bite and bonus action crew or whip.
Okay.
So the bite. What? Oh my god, get the fuck out of my way.
This is just where I sit.
Not you. The mini Skype screen.
So, yes, me. Okay.
I mean, technically, it's like everybody. Ugh. Stop. Sorry, I keep having to like switch between. That's probably not going to hit. 18
No.
does not hit. Yep. All right, but we are going to try this.
Is that with the +2 for flank?
Cody says he's leaving, but don't get dead.
No, it's 20 with the +2 for flank.
No guarantees.
Definitely no guarantees tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, so
How's the crew or whip? That's a
reading the
is that a
spell.
spell attack? I think it is.
Well,
Joshua.
it's a bonus action, and it is an attack.
Okay.
So I guess it's +5, right?
Probably. I'm not looking at your sheet right now.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to hit.
So Ghost is there, but he's just bouncing off her in splashes of dog-shaped blood. He's doing his best, but he's fighting a dragon. He may as well just be throwing blood at a wall.
Good doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely going to be going down the next round anyway. So.
Well, at the end, yeah, and he might go down this turn because at the end of Ghost's turn, the dragon will tail attack him.
Yep.
Which is going to be 31 to hit. 17 damage.
Yep. He's definitely down.
Okay, so Ghost splashes to the ground, and you all watch as the majority of the blood gets sucked back across the length of the cave and into Oven's bag, where it goes back into the decanter. However, there is a permanent bright red blood stain on the dirt where he was destroyed. That will be there forever.
Yep.
Meanwhile, it's the dragon's turn. And she's going to multi-attack the dinosaur.
Hey, was I supposed to make a wisdom save at the end of that turn? Or was that...
You did. Remember I had you roll it twice?
Okay.
Yeah. Even though it wasn't actually the end because I hadn't let you do your tail attack yet.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Now it is her turn. So she's going to bite Throck for a crit.
Okay.
Yikes.
That's a crit from the ancient green dragon. And that's the kind of sentence dungeon masters look forward to saying all year.
Yeah.
So your damage is going to be
All of it.
38 piercing?
Just kidding.
No, it isn't. Wait, it actually is. No, you lose your class features when you call him. It's not like wild shape. Okay.
No.
So 38 piercing and 24 poison.
Cool. Doing good.
Okay, well here comes the right claw.
Okay. Not doing good anymore.
32 to hit.
I mean, yeah.
22 slashing.
Okay. Oh, hold on just a second. Gotta math it a little bit. 22, you say?
Yes, I do say.
Mm-hmm. All right. So as she thrashes, suddenly the T-Rex becomes a very intimidating Throck.
Very, very scary little Throck. Way down there. And as your giant form melts away into a bloody Erman, the left claw comes at you for 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, that's going to be another 22 slashing.
All right, cool. Rage stopped, right, from changing into that. I believe that means. Hang on just a second. Gotta math. It was 22, 6, 7. Yeah, that is just enough to put Throck at 0.
Throck falls to the ground, and you actually, the two of you inside, you actually can feel the thud of Throck and the hammer and all the bags as he just goes boom right onto the dirt.
Yep.
And you stop hearing the sounds of the King of the for he is done. And now it is his turn, so he will roll his first death save.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the dragon will point her face at the cave opening and yell inside, "I have killed your guardian, Archonia. Come out and join him." And it's your turn.
I would if I wasn't afraid of you. by the fear spell.
Got her on a technicality. I'm sure that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Got her on a technicality.
So Zaylin kind of like looks at the situation and he says, "This is just when I'm finally back." And he kind of looks at the medallion and he holds on to it. And he says, and he mutters to himself, "Paylor, is this the kind of debut you were hoping for me?" And then he like looks towards the dragon and he's gonna try to cast banishment.
Okay, that's a charisma save if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Charisma.
13?
No,
Ooh.
it's 16.
Okay, I want to check something about the banishment spell real quick. I think it says... Okay, yep, she's gone. She goes poop and isn't there. This spell
Alright.
lasts a minute, and you must
Yep.
continue concentrating on it the whole time.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
So after he disappears, Zaylen yells at Oven, "Is there any way you can get us out of here?"
In fact, yes. So Oven is going to.
Oh wait, before Oven has a turn, Throck rolls another death save.
All right. That's
Now
only
it's
2.
Oven's turn.
Okay.
I mean, we kind of skipped.
No, it was
We skipped my turn entirely
no, we
last
didn't.
time.
The dragon had a turn. He killed Throck. Throck rolled his death save.
Because it was
Oh,
Throck's turn.
It shouldn't have been Throck's turn right then when he rolled his first death save. Okay, so Throck has only done one death save. I'll scratch out the second one that I just did.
Okay.
That was my bad. I skipped ahead for some reason. I thought Throck was at the end. It was Zaylen at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so Throck just rolled his first death save. Now it's Oven's turn.
Cool. Shit. You guys are in the way again. Get out of my way. Cool. Can I drag Throck?
No.
Or maybe do I teleport? Do I polymorph him first into something I can pick up and then do it?
The two of you together, I will say the two of you together could drag Throck.
Okay.
All right, cool. We're gonna drag Throck to a tree.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's trees around. You don't even have to drag him very far to get to a tree.
Cool. Yeah,
So,
and then
here's the thing about this tree. It allows you to go to, or the spell, it allows you to go to any plant that you have seen on the same plane of existence. That is going to exclude anything outside the Feywild. So it has to be here in the Feywild. But because you were just a gas flying above the jungle, you have seen trees for miles in every direction.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Just as well. As
have we seen any other caves?
No.
Cool. Well, I'm just gonna head even further in the direction that we were originally heading.
Okay.
As far as, well, yeah, we'll go like.
You can get really far.
yeah.
You got
As
line
far
of
as-
sight on trees several miles away.
As far
I
as
did,
possible.
because I was really high.
Yeah.
I want to go as far as possible, but still on the southeast side
Yeah. Okay.
of that mountain.
Whew.
You guys, why don't the two of you, whoever has the higher strength score,
It's not me.
roll whichever Zaylen or Oven, whoever has the highest strength score, roll with advantage because the other person will be helping, and we'll see if you can drag Throck and the bags into that tree.
Actually, I don't know if my strength score is 7.
What is yours, Zaylen? What's your strength score?
11.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you roll with advantage. Yeah.
All right. 14.
You guys do it. It takes you longer than you would hope. And the whole time you're worried about the dragon coming back. But you manage to slip into this tree. And what happens is it's a massive tree, like the ones that the green ladies were living in. huge. But Oven, as you back up to it, dragging Throck, you turn and lay your hand on it, and the surface of the tree bark, it like shimmers and waves. And Zaylin, you see Oven like move into it. And you step into it as well, and you feel yourselves being absorbed into the tree. Throck,
Sick.
you feel this maybe subconsciously, but you guys are being sucked into like the veins of the tree itself, and all the little minuscule vessels that move water and nutrients up and down the tree trunk. You guys are in there. And then you shoot down into the earth through the tree's roots. And you feel yourself zipping from tree to tree, passing from root to root. And as you go, you become aware of just this force of green life all over the whole jungle. And you shoot across these many, many trees until all of a sudden you get sucked back up into a trunk again, and you come stepping right out of the bark of another tree, miles and miles away from where you were. And you look up, seeing the mountain from a different side.
As soon as we flop onto the ground, I try to cure wounds, Throck.
Okay, roll for how much wounds you cure.
7. I mean, no, 11. 11.
Cool.
Okay, Throck, you wake up. You're not where you were. The dragon isn't here.
Don't. Zane says, "Don't worry. Oven saved us."
We got her.
Well, I
didn't we?
mean, you helped.
Yeah, but you got us away. You can see Zaylin's kind of shaky right now. What was up with that dragon?
Yeah, the fear effect is worn off. So you guys aren't in line of sight anymore.
All right.
Sure seemed to like you.
Well, Zaylin kind of says, "Well, I do think I look a lot more handsome now
Anyway,
than before."
shall we go back to the cloud thing and start looking for these caves?
Maybe we should wait because
You
does that
want-
do you, but do you think the dragon lives there?
You want to wait for the dragon to come back?
No, it's like no. Wait, so you want us? Wait, sorry. So you want us to keep like running away, basically?
Well, I want to keep looking for that cave.
But that would make because you would want to go back to the cave.
No.
Because where
Not-
we were, it was
a
like,
cave.
close.
While you
Okay.
guys
It was
discuss this, you notice that, while you two are discussing, Throck notices that this tree that you guys have just come out of is enormous beyond description. It is thicker and taller even than the massive tree that you stepped into. It is to those trees that the dryads were living in as those trees were to regular trees. It is enormous. And its branches spread out leaflessly in all these random directions. But also, there seem to be things coming out of the tree. Very, very small things. Little dots of light.
Yeah.
And they're coming out at first one at a time, and as the argument that you guys are having continues, they start to stream out by the dozens until you are surrounded by small floating balls of light.
Throck takes a second wind breath. Hey, Do you see that, or was that just like, or did the dragon hit really hard and I'm seeing these things? Is it just me?
You hear a voice at this point, a very high-pitched, shrieky voice that says, "You have riled the dragon!"
Oh, we riled it, all right.
Where do we hear? Zaylen looks for the voice. Like, where are you?
An identical voice comes from another direction that says, "Who are you? Identify yourselves!"
Not until you show yourselves first.
We're right
I am
here!
Rock.
I don't see you.
I think they're the lights.
Zaylen,
lights.
roll perception.
11.
Yeah. So, even as you say, "I don't see you," you look a little bit closer at one of these balls of light, and you realize it is in fact a tiny glowing person with wings buzzing so fast you can't see them.
Do
And
I know
mean
what this creature
tiny,
is?
like smaller than your finger in height.
Do I know what creature this is?
No. But you saw something like it. Zalios saw something like it once before. At the edge of the horse trees. The first time you came to the horse trees and you saw Primera, the unicorn, she had all these balls of light with her.
Well, Zaylen kind of shrugs his shoulders at the little flying light and just says, "It's not like I wanted to disturb the dragon. We were just trying to make our way. We were trying to find our friend."
They do not respond to that.
Can I see that they're tiny, humanish,
Roll
creatures
perception.
too? Okay. Because now the lights are talking and Thruck is squinting his eyes a little
Yeah,
bit.
I would let you take passive, but you're just waking up from a coma, so.
No. Actually did a really good one. So 16 on perception.
Yeah, you see them. In
Yeah.
fact, what you actually do first is you smell the meat, and then you look and see the little ladies. They're like little snacks.
Mm. Oh yeah.
The rock.
Yep.
So Zaylen goes on
No.
to explain to these little things that their friend was taken by the tree ladies. I mean the
green ladies. Yeah,
The green ladies,
You don't
yeah.
know what they're called, but yeah.
yeah.
You did hear the name of their leader was Xanthellum.
Yeah. Yes. So that's what he goes to explain that. And then he even mentions the pirates that we have not seen yet.
Okay, what do you say about the pirates?
I said, oh, and they also said something about us being part of the pirates, but we're not. We haven't even seen them yet. So I don't even know what they're about.
One of them flies right up in your face like that and looks at you and says, "You are a Darklander."
Darklander? And what are you?
And they all start muttering excitedly about how you're Darklanders. They say, "We are from the real world. We are from here."
Okay. Well, can you maybe help us? We're trying to get out of here, but we would like to save our friend too.
You wish to return to the Darklands?
I mean, we kind of have the stuff to do there.
And by the way,
it's
every time they speak, it's coming from a different one of them in an identical voice.
We kind of have to save the world, you know? And I don't think we can save the world from here.
One of them says, "You wish to return to the Dark Lands? Only 2 groups have come from the Dark Lands. The gnomes, who are kind and good and wish never to return, and the pirates, who are foul and evil and seek every day to return. If you wish to go back to that awful place, you are pirates!"
Well, not
Question.
yet.
If they want to return, why don't you just kick them out?
Would that we could, skull person.
Have you considered asking Primera for help?
Primera,
Yeah, you know, horse thing.
what do you know of Primera? They're now agitated. Every
Seems
time
very
you say
pleasant.
anything, they get agitated and buzz around each other. And
We talked to her. We even got her blessing to be here.
She seems quite pleasant, honestly.
we are those who dwell in the trees. We do not speak to Primera directly. Only our highest ranking soldiers get to serve with Primera.
Well, in that case, then we're as high rank as those soldiers because we talked to her.
This is a lie!
Hmm.
Can you maybe have your highest ranking soldiers then ask Primera to kick the pirates out?
Primera cannot kick the pirates out. Primera would have to abandon her post at the Darklands to come here and deal with the pirates.
Okay, all I heard out of that was that we can deal with some pirates.
I don't think you're in any shape to be dealing with pirates.
One of them flies up. One of them flies right up to Throck and says, "This one looks like a pirate."
Definitely not a pirate. He's a king.
He is big
Says
like a
Oven, who
pirate.
has no idea what pirates are.
And they really do look like tiny humans that fly.
Yeah,
right?
with like dragonfly wings. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
And they're a little off color because they're glowing. You know, their skin glows.
Okay.
The light source is their skin.
And you look like the tiniest coward I've ever seen.
You hear a sound like 1,000 tiny needles being drawn from 1,000 tiny sheaths. And the one right in front of your face says, "Have at thee, pirate!"
We're
Roll
not
for
pirates.
initiative.
We're not. Oh, jeez.
Man, I cannot wait to finally meet these pirates in the future. I'm gonna have a bone to pick with them.
Oh boy, you
Sorry.
called the pixies cowards.
Sorry,
Oh
they were
boy.
humans.
Throck is just getting into all kinds of trouble tonight.
MVP. MVP.
I mean, in a different session. I believe Oven is tonight's MVP.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, everyone except Throck, really.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, no.
Throck, what's your initiative?
11.
Zaylin?
19.
Oven?
Gee.
Also 11.
Okay, so Zaylin, you get to go first. I will tell you, you see no You see no sign of threatening movement from any of the pixies except the one that Throck called a coward. The one right in front of Throck is the only one who appears to actually be moving to attack. The others have all drawn their tiny swords, but are not actually moving in.
All right. Zaylin will try to single out the one that's trying to attack, and just say stop, and and he's gonna do a banishment on that single one.
Okay. I guess your banishment on the dragon would have ended by now anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's been more than a minute. All right, she's making a charisma save. It's a 5. She's gone.
So
she goes pop.
Okay.
And all the other
Sorry.
ones, you hear 1,000 tiny gasps go.
it's like, and Zaylin says, "If you don't want that to happen to you, you better listen to us."
It is now the pixie's turn.
Oh, come on.
See, this is what happens when Daro's not around.
Seriously.
Zaylin, I'm not going to make 1,000 pixies take actions, but Zaylin, roll a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom. That's not bad. 15.
Let's see. Okay, you pass. Roll another one.
Another one?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, you pass. Roll another one. There's 1,000 of them.
Okay, that's a 7.
Okay, you have just succumbed to the confusion spell. At the start of your turn, we're going to roll a d10 to see what you do.
Gee.
Throck, how many hit points do you have left?
Yeah, 19.
Okay, hold on a second.
Jeez.
4 and... Okay, you're asleep.
Sure. That's the
Oven.
best thing that's happened all night.
Oven's just shaking her head, like, face palming.
Oven, you are under the effect of detect thoughts. You can feel 1,000 tiny, bright, like uncomfortably bright, giving you a migraine little things piercing into your brain and asking you all sorts of questions about who you are and why you're here. And against your will, you are answering all of them. And a moment later, they all back up. And they release you. And the bright lights fade. The migraine remains, but it'll probably go away eventually.
Oh, God. Get me some willow bark.
Well, you can hear them whispering to each other. And they're talking about everything. They're talking about, like, your childhood. They're talking about...
God.
Yeah, they're talking about that one Shatterkai boy that you liked one time, but now you realize he's a jerk, and like they're talking about stuff your parents did, but mostly they're talking about the last year of your life and why you are here. And they have all kind of, as they discuss it, you can see them, because there's way too many conversations to make out the details, but you can see them, the circle of them, gradually moving further and further away from Zaylin. Yeah, so that was their turn, and it's your turn now, Avin.
So one of them is asleep, right?
Yeah, Throck's asleep. Zaylin's confused.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna turn Throck into a rabbit.
Okay. Throck's a sleeping rabbit.
Yes. And I am going to pick up the sleeping rabbit, Throck.
Sure.
And just kind of hold on to him by the scruff of the neck.
All right.
And I assume that since Zaylin's confused, the other glowing person is no longer banished, right?
Excuse me. That's correct. She has come back, and she is wondering where Throck is, because pretty much at the same instant she came back, you turned Throck into a rabbit.
So now the skull person is holding a rabbit. And there's no Throck.
Yeah.
Only Zool.
Is Ghost going to do anything?
No, Ghost is in the decanter.
That's right.
And thank God for that, because I'm sure.
Yeah. Zaylin, please roll 1d10.
Ooh, that's a 9.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
You may move and act normally.
Oh, wow.
For this turn.
So Zaylin kind of shakes it off and he says, "You think that weak magic will work on me? I am Zaylin." What of him? What?
No.
She's Dr. Eviling you.
And then she holds Throck up by the scruff. I can only do this at one of you at a time.
Zaylin, you are aware that this is a brief instant of clarity in the midst of this spell that you are under. So, what are you going to do?
All right. So Zaylin kind of like looks at the situation. He says, all right. We might have gotten off on the wrong foot. We were just fighting a dragon just now.
We
did make that dragon, and we did make that dragon disappear. So maybe you should go easy on us a little bit.
AU has not disappeared. She is back. Just like our friend is back.
True, but we did make it happen. but anyway, we really don't want to fight. We're just trying to save our friend who got captured by those tree ladies.
If the Dryads have taken your friend, it is probably because you intruded on their domain, as you now intrude on ours.
Well, it's kind of hard because we don't really see signs telling us what's your domain and what's not their domain. We just came in here and we're just walking around, and then all of a sudden, we're in your domain.
Everybody knows this is our domain.
Well, we clearly didn't.
A likely story.
If you can detect my thoughts, you can see that we didn't know.
No one will read your thoughts, Akun Ra. We have read the thoughts of your skull, princess.
Oh, okay. So then you know then.
Princess, I like that.
We know that you are a liar and a murderer.
Hey, those are two things that don't happen very often.
You killed Ninley the rat.
How do you? You don't even know who she is.
We know that the Skull Princess is very angry about it.
Well, again, we all make mistakes. Like that. That's why they. That's why we. I wanted to say the phrase "put erasers on pencils," but we don't have erasers and pencils.
And you
Something
can't
the
erase
equivalent of
Ninley the
erasers on
rat being
pencils.
dead.
Yeah.
No.
Like we all make mistakes, and I said sorry about that. If I could bring her back, I will. And in fact, I'm gonna give you a promise right now. If I ever someday become so powerful that I can bring her back from the dead, I will bring her back. That's a promise.
Wait, no.
Oh.
No.
But only in
No.
a pure,
No.
only in
No.
a pure way.
No.
Not as a
No. No. There is no pure way of bringing the no. Natural order. Life, death.
Dar, where are you?
Akurra Zaylen, the promised one of Therisdun.
Oh.
What do you hear?
What do I hear?
I mean, what are you doing here?
Oh. I told you. Man, I can't get through to you.
No, even having directly read Oven's mind and knowing everything you guys have done, they're still doubting your story. What they're doubting is your intentions.
Look, I'll show them my medallion. Do you think a creature of evil could hold this medallion?
We know not of that symbol. It is one of your devilish contraptions.
Well, how about maybe just touch it?
They all zip backwards another few feet from you.
I promise it won't hurt you. If it could hurt people, it would probably hurt me.
Skull Princess! Why have you not killed this one?
The queen told me to protect the boy.
Queen's Anthelm of the Dryads! And then they start arguing because one of them knows what you're talking about and then the other one doesn't. And, yeah. Because they all asked you different questions, right? So, like... yeah, it's confusing. Meanwhile, like 4 or 5 of them are now down there poking the rabbit.
Well, the rabbit is in my hand.
Yeah, I know, and they're poking it.
Okay.
One of them is drawing her sword and is trying to fight the rabbit.
You've put it to sleep. I don't think you need to fight it.
If it ever takes damage, it might wake up.
I would love to see fan art of Rabbit Throck getting poked by these pixies.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Oh boy.
It's all just acupuncture until it pushes too hard.
I don't think he's watching right now, but Cold Embrace of Death. Fan art.
Yeah.
Please. Rabbit Throck.
Rabbit Throck. Throck has been 2 different animals today.
Yeah.
3 if you count Throck himself.
Oh man, I have the hardest time almost on a daily basis trying to convince my youngest son that a dinosaur is a type of animal. He's like, "Do you want to be a dinosaur or an animal?" I'm like, both.
Do any of these
I can see that.
do any of these pixies, do any of them look injured or like slightly fatigued in any way?
No, you're not even sure what a fatigued one would look like.
Worth a shot.
They are basically pure energy. However, as they continue to argue amongst each other, they do gradually come to a consensus that you don't mean them any immediate or intentional harm. So they do kind of calm down. One of them says to Oven, "You are charged with protecting the boy?"
Me and the rabbit here, yeah.
She points with her sword over at Zaylin and says, "But the boy has ceased to exist. He has been subsumed by this creature."
I mean, tomato, tomato.
Look, this creature acts like a child. I'm going to treat it like a child. It is a boy.
She will ponder that for a moment and then say, "We have seen in your mind your friend, the Faceless One.
Ah, yes.
He bears the Moonblade."
Sure. He does indeed have blades.
"He is awake.
Several of them.
He is awake and all of his kin sleep."
I don't think he knows his kin.
Yes, it's
He is
very
a-
sad. His parents were murdered.
Does he know this?
Yes, you know it because Khafra
Oh.
told you in the forest that Daro's parents were murdered. Remember Pretty Boy's character?
Yes.
Yeah. That's how
But
they
also,
they
Pretty
know
Boy's
it because
character
you
turned
know
on
it.
us, so.
Yeah, well, he may have been lying, but they know it because you know it.
Ah.
They will say, "But his parents are not the people we speak of. Do you know nothing of the sleepers in the Darklands?"
No.
And then at
I'm
this
not
point,
even from the Darkland.
a larger pixie, a good head taller than all the others, which makes her almost as long as your finger, flies up and takes the place of the one who's been speaking to you. And she says, "No one in the Darklands knows of the sleepers. If they did, everything the sleepers have done would be for naught. These Darklanders are here for a reason." She looks at you, Zaylin, and says, "Akun Ra! Do you
Zaylin.
know what the word Akun means?"
I do know, right?
It means,
Yes.
it literally translates as chaos. You know that.
Yeah. Chaos, yeah. Yeah, I know what it means. So what?
Do you know why you are called Chaos Lord?
Look, I know I have a reputation, but I'm a changed man. I'm gonna be for Paylor all the way now.
It
I even have
changes.
this medallion as proof.
Your intentions change nothing. The chaos is part of what you are, not what you do.
No. We all have our own destiny. And I can do what I feel is right.
Yes, but you don't understand. Once, long ago, the multiverse was a perfect balance between four fundamental forces: good, evil, order, chaos. But there came a day when order destroyed chaos. There was a race, an infinite numbered race known as the demons. They were chaos incarnate. Their enemies, the devils, lords of order, they warred for all of time until the day the devils won. The demons were destroyed. Chaos was wiped from existence. But only in its embodied form. For it is a fundamental force and cannot be wiped away so easily. With the demons gone, the remnants of elemental chaos sought new beings to attach themselves to. Occasionally a Darklander will come who is Akun, surrounded by chaos infused in their very soul. Among these creatures, great events are liable to happen, those things which change the course of history always occur where an Akun is present. But the prophecy of the Tharizdun cult spoke of Akun Ra, the greatest Akun, where all of the remaining chaos energy in the multiverse would congeal around one being, born of the heavens and the Darklands. You see, Akun Ra, it does not matter what you intend. Chaos is what you are. Wherever you go, great things will happen nearby. For example, you have entered the Feywild, and, without your even knowing, brought with you the last being alive who is kin to the sleepers. If he wakes them, everything will change. And that is where we're going to end this week.
Wow.
I
Nice.
like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hope he wakes them.
Okay.
Ooh, chills.
Yeah.
I feel bad Dara wasn't here for this one.
Oh, he's going to have a good time. When he gets done with work, his side of this is going to play out in the Discord. For any of our viewers who aren't aware, we do have a Discord. Whether you are watching on YouTube or Twitch right now, it's in the link below the video. You can join us. We're in there all the time. On and off. I'm in there a lot. I don't know. These guys pop in. I don't know what they do. But we're all in there. You can talk to us. But most importantly, all of our player characters have their own channels in the Discord. And Daro will be playing out the side quest that he has been experiencing for the past 2 sessions in his Discord channel called Daro's Daring Deeds. You can check that out there. We've already begun it a little bit. Matt has been working at a gig. When he is done and gets some rest, I'm sure he will pop in, and he and I will role play out the rest of the events taking place here in the Feywild of Archonia. So, that's it for this week. Thank you everyone for watching. Once again, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitch, and we will see you next week for session 64.
Wow.
Someone sponsor us.
Please.
Right.
So that we don't have tech issues.
I know. Oh, it makes me so sad. All right, guys. Peace out. See you in a week.
See y'all.